So before we get started, we have to do a State of the Lauren update. Because apparently my life is never not full of State of the Lauren updates. So I looked at an apartment yesterday. Actually, I looked at a bunch of apartments over the past week because, for those of you who might not have gotten the memo, the restaurant downstairs decided to do something about their roach problem, which then became our roach problem, and I was like, peace out. So I've been looking for another place to live. I know I just moved here. It sucks. But that's how it is. And in the meantime, I'm having rad adventures with my roommate before I move out. But so I found a place, after like meeting a bunch of really nice people who had places, I found a place that's like farther east, but the same like side of town that I know. See, you say that, Blue Glass, but I move in, packed and tidy within 2 weeks of moving someplace. So I like haven't put stuff up on my walls fully, but that's like that, and like final organizing is the only stuff I haven't done. Like, I'm pretty settled, so I have to pick everything up and start all over with my packing, and then settle in. But the new place it's nice. It fits all my requirements. The new roommate is also a Twitch streamer, so I don't know what that's going to mean, except that I know that the internet's good. So that should be fun. But I have no work the next 2 weeks because I work for an online retailer and we are closed for 2 weeks at the end of the year because everything has been crazy. I was crunch mode for work too. So we get 2 weeks off, so I'm going to be packing. Hopefully moving the first, basically I'm going to try to move the 2nd of January. But I should be able to stream up until then. So look forward to that. Maybe we won't have stream interruptions. Maybe we will. I don't know. It's hard to say. I'm really bad. I'll keep you posted. But yeah, so that's kind of how it's going. I'm lucky that I've had like nice people in my life at these various turns. Like today, my current roommate and I had to go spend a day in a hotel room while I was working, and we had internet, and we had our pets with us because the cockroaches were being sprayed in our apartment, and we and our pets could not be here for several hours afterwards. It's been that kind of a week. But yeah, so this time next month, I should be settled in and getting ready for a birthday. So cross your fingers for me that all goes well. So that means that some of the projects and things that I was hoping to work on during this time, I won't be working on because I'll be packing and moving. But we'll get there. In the meantime, this game's gonna yell at me. It's gonna be like, Lauren, you didn't save right. Thanks, Michael. Yes, the drama queen scale is very important. Welcome, by the way. I got the notification that you're new here, so hello. And the same goes to anyone else who is new, including our new lurkers. If you're here, I say hello. You can silently in the background receive my hello. And you and I both know. Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about the characters of this game, shall we? Because I've been thinking about this a lot. Like, a lot. This game gets in my head, which is good. That's what I want. I wanted a game that would get in my head. And lo and behold, it has done a good job. Look at all this stuff here. Let's just hold on. What do we got? Does that say crush? So something I find really interesting is that the shape, like the average shape of bottles and containers varies from culture to culture. So you like, I mean, like this, is there like, can I like zoom in first person? Is there a zoom in first person button, or do I have to continually try to like Like, okay, I'll talk about the characters in a minute, but I'm trying to figure out what they've got here. Oh, no! I want to view things from Cloud's eyes, and I don't get to. Well, I suspect, just judging by the shape of this bottle in the front here, it kind of makes me think of, like, peroxide, some sort of, like, wound cleaner. These big ones right here, they look like they might be, like, bleach for scrubbing the blood off of things. Okay, I don't actually want to be in Cloud's head. I would say Cloud's head is pretty high on the list of heads that you don't really want to be in. Boy's having some problems. Although actually, like, maybe that looks like a first aid. Is that a first aid kit up there? Hold on. No, I don't want in his head. I want to look at what's on top of that. Here we are. I'm like, all I'm going to do, character deep dive. And then I'm like trying to scope out what's in there. What is that? Okay, so that's cables. What's the blue thing? It's not a cutting board. There's like some instructions and stuff here. Yeah, like it looks like, I mean, they're very plausible. And then there's some booze and stuff. It's a really plausible bunch of stuff. Why they're boxes, I don't know. But to me, it looks like this is mostly cleaning stuff, maybe a little bit of first aid. Junky first aid stuff. Maybe that's the first aid kit or a toolbox. Cyberpunk. You could be both. Cyberpunk is like the genre. Oh, that's a toolkit. You know, cyberpunk is the genre in which a toolkit and a first aid kit can be the same thing. But yeah. Anyway, I got distracted trying to. Oh, look at that! They've got like sinks and stuff like this. This is for you, like either cleaning off the blood off your face or putting your makeup on, depending on what your shtick is. Which reminds me of what I wanted to talk about. Let's talk about this lady before we dive in. Hi, Balthazar. Welcome. Yeah, no, there's a lot of thought. I love, like, there's, like, the stack of chairs. You hit people with chairs in wrestling, right? That's a thing. That's the thing people do, right? Right? Pretty sure. But, yeah, so let's talk about this lady right here. Let's talk about the scene that we watched last time and how, how uncomfortable it was for me. I've never wrestled either, but I have friends who like the wrestling, and they have told me about kayfabe, that thing, which is amazing, which is everybody has collectively agreed to pretend, which is like my favorite thing. I love it very, very much. I wasn't sure exactly how to pronounce that, but I've seen the word. That's another tangent that I'm going to go on. But before I go tangent, let me stay on the tangent that I'm on. Staying on a tangent. I'm not going off on another tangent. I was thinking about it as I was writing up my description for the YouTube video for last week's stream. And I was thinking about, okay, first of all, there's something very significant going on with hands later. Or in this game, in this section of the game, because the previous section of the game, I had not noticed on my own that the dungeon was hand-shaped. Apparently it is, but it has, like, all these, like, hands that are, like, helping, you know? Like, the hand, it's gonna do hand thing. And then there's, like, the high five, and apparently the song for the area is called High Five, so, like, very hand-themed. And so then we have the massage lady with hands, again. And so I kind of wonder, like, thematically, as a literature major, I feel as though the hands might be symbolic. I feel like that might be like a theme thing going on in the game, you know? But yeah, so I don't know exactly where they're going with that. I could speculate about that. I could talk about what I think the significance of hands are. The stream shouldn't be skipping. My internet looks pretty steady. But I'm not exactly sure at this point. Like, I feel like... Oh, dear. Oh, hold on. Have to stop for a minute. Are we having problems with my connection? I'm not seeing anything on my end, so that may be on Twitch's end. I hope that's not on my end. Because it shouldn't be. Right, I was talking about theme, and... Should I go offline and try again? I don't think I've done anything wrong. I don't think there's anything that I've done that's different than what I usually do. I'm not putting any more demands on the system than... I'm sorry. Whenever, like, the internet is having trouble, it completely... completely wrecks my my focus and concentration. And yet, depending on your internet capabilities, we're streaming at HD now, so that might make it harder on your end, but that makes it much easier for me to export HD to YouTube and not have to spend 20 hours uploading it. So yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, so hands are clearly thematically relevant. And the fact that Cloud has the reaction that he does, that he wears gloves, you see? Okay, so the real question will be, if there is a part in the game in which Cloud lowers his defenses and is capable and comfortable being Cloud and not constructed identity of protection around Cloud, will he take his gloves off? Because if he does, then the gloves are the symbol. But I do think that that's, I mean, it's the physical contact between people, and to a certain degree emotional contact too, because Aerith is trying to get him to interact with her casually in a friendly manner, and he has a hard time with that. So I think that that's, I mean, they're kind of drawing attention to the fact that Cloud cannot touch or be touched. He wears gloves to interact with the world, just as he is wearing his constructed identity to interact with the world. I'm a lit major. I'm sorry. I know this is a very, very, like, rudimentary level of symbolism, but I think that that's what they're going for, and that's what they're doing, and that's why hands keep showing up. Also, her having a hand massage parlor serves a couple of roles. In addition to reinforcing the significance of hands, which we'll see if the hands continue to be a thing, because they're hammering it home pretty hard right now. But it's also like a comedic, it's a comedic reversal of your, it defies your expectation. You're like, I mean, you heard me. I was like, it's a massage parlor. And you walk in and you see this like very sexy lady, and you're like, a massage parlor. And then instead, it's not even a full body massage. It's not a body massage at all. It's solely the hand. And so, in a way, like, that's subverting your expectations, because inherently a hand massage is not, it's not by its very nature a sexual massage. Because it's, I mean, your hand is the part of you that interacts with the world the most, you know? It's, the interacting with hands is not an inherently intimate thing, and especially like in American culture prior to the pandemic, you would shake hands. That was an expectation. It'll be interesting to see how society kind of changes as handshakes are phased out, which in a lot of the world they don't shake hands, as I understand it. But like, shaking hands is a very impersonal thing, and yet the palm of your hand is one of the most sensitive parts of the body, and it is very like intimate seeming, Is it Gundy Bed? Okay, that I don't know. Um, like I know when I went to Japan and everyone bowed a lot. But I didn't know if touching hands was viewed as intimate, which it was for a long time in Europe as well. If you look back, like historically in various eras, I remember going to a Ren fair and they were explaining, like with a dance, like a man and a woman, like their hands might touch this way or this way, and each like they couldn't, like you couldn't do this, but like any touch like was like symbolic and meant a very specific thing. Like there was like a language of it, which is really interesting. And I don't know a lot about that, but so hands are how we interact with the world. You pick things up, you put things down, you touch things. Like, I mean, not touching things because of the pandemic has really reinforced to me like how like dependent we are on our hands to interact with the world. And yet there is a very intimate touch of like actual like close touching. Sorry, I'm having a hard time holding on to my train of thought. I'm not going to look at chat because I'm not focusing very well today. Apologies. So the fact that she has a hand massage parlor is a subversion of the kind of massage that you think is happening. And then they subvert the subversion by making the hand massage very sensual. Kind of like, ha, we got you. Oh, you thought we got you, but now we've got you thinking that we've got you. So there's like some layers of humor there that they're trying to do. And I appreciate what they're doing. But I want to take a minute to talk about the scene with her. I do not... Madam M? I wonder if like M looks like a hand. I don't know. She's a very interesting character because she's not a nice person. But you get the sense, I think one of the most interesting character moments, honestly, that I think we've seen in the entire game was when we get the memo that dude man on top, bad guy Don Corneo, because I'm going to say the right way instead of the way I always said it as a kid. But when Corneo is like, there's going to be one more round, and she just loses it. She just loses it because she has no control over her life. She is entirely subject to the whims of this man. And the rest of them are too. And so she controls herself very closely. She controls herself and she controls the people around her because she doesn't have control in a meaningful way over her life because she, again, is subject to the whims of this person. And so seeing her crack then and kind of realizing that that she is the way that she is for reasons, and that she is also a hurt and broken person, who then is perpetuating some degree of being hurt and broken on other people. Like, I don't think she's a bad person. I don't know that the game is in agreement with me about what the worst thing that she's done here is. Okay, having autonomy while somebody else can push you around like a puppet no matter what you do, being as high up as you can possibly be, having done who knows what to get that degree of power and control, and still be controlled by one person's whims and have absolutely no power to stop it. That's got to be a heavy and painful thing to carry. But let's talk about the scene in which she gives Cloud a hand massage. I was very uncomfortable. And when I broke that scene down afterwards to talk about kind of the physical manifestation of Cloud's trauma, I I genuinely stand by what I said. I feel like that makes sense in the character's development and what we know of the character and his actions and things like that. And I hope that the people who wrote this game were aware of that and that that was part of it. Also, we're going to get heavy here for a second, so please buckle down with me, because I think that this is a subject that is worth talking about. There is an idea, at least in American culture, and I think probably in a lot of other cultures as well, that men can't be sexually assaulted. There is a concept that men can't be raped and men can't be assaulted. And therefore it is the butt of a joke. It is comedy. It is either people saying that they hope that a man who goes to jail will be assaulted while he's there, which is not funny, by the way. That is a rape joke, and it's not okay. And if I hear somebody making that joke, I will tell them to please stop and reconsider what they're saying. But also there's a lot of comedy built around, like, you know, men receiving attention that they don't want from women. And it's like, haha, isn't that funny? It's not funny. It's not okay. And men can be assaulted. Like, just men can be assaulted by women. And that is just as wrong and terrible as anyone else. Like, people of any gender can be assaulted by people of any gender, and it's a valid and terrible thing. And so Cloud technically consented to the hand massage, and he was like, all right, I'll go through with this, fine. And this is the thing we've talked about before on my Suikoden stream, when when a woman says, I'll agree to help you with this if this handsome young man goes on a date with me, and he doesn't want to do it. You know, his lover just died, and he is mourning her and not interested in, you know, being used and having his identity and his sexuality and his body bartered for the good of, like, he doesn't fully consent to it either. And this is similar to that, in that Cloud's like, okay, we've got to do this. I mean, it's clear that to a certain degree, I think, like, Cloud doesn't value himself and his needs, really. And, you know, he is helping a friend and saving a friend, like, is the intent here. But, like, that's not quite coercion, but kind of in that vein. So he does consent to it, but he doesn't really want it. And it's still not okay if somebody doesn't want it. And so the fact that it's this intentionally sexualized joke that he hasn't fully consented to, and that it's not entirely clear that he's enjoying, is deeply uncomfortable. It was uncomfortable for me to watch. That's why we didn't go back and do any of the rest of those. I don't want to see any other scenes that are playing up potential comparisons to assault as humor. I'm not really interested in that. I don't think that's good or bad. I don't think that's funny. I don't know if that was something that they were aware that they were doing, but that is something that they did. And I felt like I would not be able to be comfortable continuing the stream unless I had addressed that that's something that I think they did with that scene, and it made me uncomfortable, and I think that it needs to be called out. If it had been a character who was like, oh ho ho, I'm a little bit bashful, a bit sheepish, and then they were like, haha, look, we're going to turn this hand massage into something with really suggestive jokes, and the character's like, oh ha ha, I'm so sheepish and embarrassed, then is it my sense of humor? No. Is it something that I can be like, ah yes, comedy? Yes, that's fine. It's Cloud's discomfort and his lack of fully consenting to it that makes it not funny. I mean, again, there's comedy that's not funny to me, and there's a lot of that, and that's fine. But, like, actually, I would call that problematic humor. And I think that's what they did, and I don't think they knew they were doing that. So I'm going to call it out and say that's what it is. So, yeah. I don't think that the clearly traumatized complex PTSD sufferer should be pushed into a non-consensual, sensualized scene and have it be played for laughs. And right now, I don't trust that the game knew that that's what it did, but that's what it did. And so if you were deeply uncomfortable watching that, and it's more than just, I don't like sex jokes, and you've been trying to put your finger on what it is, it might be something like that. And if you do find it funny, I want you to sit long and hard with the fact that you are finding sexual assault against a man comedic, and that is rooted in a really unhealthy place, in my opinion, that has terrible repercussions for people in the real world whose real life experiences are laughed at as the source of humor instead of the source of trauma that they actually are. So yeah, think on that. For any of my viewers, either on Twitch or on YouTube, who perhaps are men or masculine identitied who have had trauma or assault in your past and people don't take you seriously, I'm just going to straight up put the stream on hold to say, I believe you. I respect you. I honor you. And I support your right to be held, lifted up through your trauma. And I hope that we can, as a society, as a community, do better for people who are hurt and not make them feel less than and not laugh at their pain. So here, from me, I hope you can at least have some small amount of validation and belief. So, yeah. Anyway. I told you we were going to go heavy, and we went heavy, and now we are going to move on and pick the game back up. Anyway, see if I can remember how to play.
Go on now. That prize money is going to pay for your dress.
Okay, Michael, if I just talked for 20 minutes about something and you think I'm looking for something that's not there, I assume that you aren't listening to me, which is fine. You're welcome to not listen to me. But I think the only way to hear what I said and not recognize where it's coming from is to be actively not listening to what I'm saying, which is fine. You can come to this conversation and not want to hear that. But I very strongly stick by what I said. And I don't think that is something that they realize that they did. And I think a lot of times people don't realize what they're doing until somebody else points it out and it's like, actually, that's not funny. You know? A lot of really awful things that people have said are funny over the past, that have had cultural changes over the past 20 or 30 years has been because someone's like, that's actually really mean. That's not funny. That's really mean. Why are you laughing at something that's really nasty to people? And not normalizing meanness.
Watching you guys fight gave me goosebumps. Hope your next match is even better. Ready to kick ass?
All right. I don't remember what this was.
It's not even about the money anymore, man. I just want you guys to
I like this guy's genuine fanboyness.
Tonight's Corneo Cup has been a spectacle like no other. And we shared your disappointment, ladies and gentlemen, when we told you that it was coming to an end.
These guys are good at
But nobody felt it more keenly than one Don Corneo, who has decided that a bonus match is
I love that he has this little cutesy super deformed chibi version of himself that he's clearly got.
Participating in this match will be this evening's leading lights, the dynamic duo.
Look at us walking slowly and awesomely out. It's really interesting to note the difference in how they talk about us every single time we come out. The way they talk about us, the phrasing they use, the Cloud's reaction. Super plausible. People are really fickle. Wait. People are very drunk in this crowd.
Their opponent, buried in the bowels of the
Is the floor gonna lift away?
an unspeakable horror, long in prison, set free tonight for your entertainment!
The secret star of Don Corneo's stellar stable!
There's some alliteration happening.
The Hell House!
House? Am I gonna fight a house? I mean, I've played a JRPG before. I fought houses before. Okay, so it is gonna open. I thought it was gonna open, and then it did. They did say from the bowel stuff, which...
A house.
It's no ordinary house. The manifestation of pure evil versus the most badass couple this side of Midgar. Have you ever seen a fight more incredible, more epic? You have not. No, sir, you have not. They'll be singing songs about tonight for generations to come.
Keep your eyes glued to the action, ladies and gentlemen!
The Cup's final battle begins now! Oh, the battle is joined.
Sure, I saw
And
that.
already I can tell you this bonus match will not get
The horrors of the Hell House!
But can they handle the horror of the Hell House?
Who's strap yourself in, folks, 'cause this show is only getting started.
I got run over by a house. What's under there? It has leggies? Oh my god! In order to be a commentator, you have to be able to, like, say...
Buzzsaw higher, ice, buttons, who knows what magic will work? It really is the house of
Okay, so it made itself lightning.
not gonna cut it.
What are you doing? What? 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 I'm sorry.
Best do it right.
It's throwing chairs at me. It's throwing chairs at me and they're on fire. It's throwing chairs. What? Okay. Okay. Ice to fire, lightning to wind. So I guess that must be wind to lightning if it's going to be doing it Final Fantasy X style. When God House mode? Rare items dropped, Mr. Cuddlesworth. Items dropped, Fuzzy Wuzzy. What? A monster in the form of a house. No one knows how it was built. What? What? Excuse me. Okay. Weakness is wind. Okay. What if you got equipped?
I'm coming. Don't catch a cold.
House call. Excuse me. What? Okay, hold on. Actually, I think that means it's weak to thunder now.
You did?
Yes. Okay.
Can you take over for me?
Yes.
Already found this house's major design flaw? Deal with that.
I'll show you what I can do. One more shot.
The architect must have had one too many when he designed this thing!
Hey, you asked for it.
Oh, right. It has to be nearby enemies. I got it. Okay. Okay. Oh, shoot! It's throwing chairs at me again. I guess it probably did say something about chairs. I learned... Okay, so I've been playing Final Fantasy... Oh. I've been playing 14 for a couple of years.
Hang back.
And I recently learned how to, Yes! I recently learned how to tell what the ability that the bad guy's about to do is. Did you hear the music change?
Wait.
Cloud is like, I sense something's wrong.
Most disappointing.
No.
This is the first time we've seen Andrea. Andrea? I don't remember how they said his name. Why is this a house? Why is this a house?
Ladies and gentlemen,
It's like...
What the?
Okay, so it's just a mechanical house. Oh my god, did they just say they double dog dare me? Oh my god. Come on, Cloud. Stop them! They're squeaking! Do you hear them squeaking? Okay. Wait, hold on. Somebody pointed out to me that I had a triangle thing. What is she taunting? Maybe don't taunt. Let's see, what are we weak to now? No? Okay.
Looks like our couple's in for another round. Use the
Chair solver. I can't believe it's...
One more shot.
Whatever! Ah! Oh my god. Are you weak to fire yet? Jet stream. Oh, that doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good. No!
That's gotta hurt.
Neighborly hatred. Okay. Summon? Am I summoning? Is it summoning or am I summoning? Oh, it has arms. Oh shoot, what? Ah! Housing shock, what?
I bet he's not gonna be standing for much longer.
Okay. Squeaky. I don't know what the triangle attack does, but I'm gonna... Oh! Oh no, it's in Godhouse mode! That said something about what to do with Godhouse mode. What is it doing? What did it just throw at me? Oh my god, I don't understand! Oh, am I slowed? Okay, hold on. Do you hear this? It's in a minor key. Very nice.
It's on you.
This seems appropriately ridiculous.
I've been dying to see you.
Yes! Oh my god, they're so cute.
Tearing through the Coliseum like a tornado. On Mogul and a Chocobo.
Oh my god! They've got things that they're saying!
Because they're here to kick ass and take
Renewed hospitality.
Stay
Cloud
strong
needs
and
it.
Carry on. It's your turn.
That's...
a heroic move by Ariel as she provides support for her partner. Stay for that year.
Okay. I'm gonna have to get rid of whatever's going on. Shoot.
Wash over you, restore you inside and out.
Is it talking about my limit break? Summon ability? Yeah!
Deal with that.
I'll show you what I can get him.
Spells. Cure yourself. No! No, stop! Oh my god, okay, hold on. Summon ability. I love the minor key version of this. Do you hear it squeaking? I'm sorry, that's adorable. Raise the roof seat. See, it's funny. Oh no, it's in God mode. Oh no! Some ability. Chocobo kick. Moogle blast. Okay, it's got arms now.
This housewarming party is putting their love to the test. Are they strong enough to hold you?
Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot! Oh no. Okay, I got magic back somehow, which I'm not gonna argue with. Sorry, I'm not looking at chat at all right now. Oh my god. That was adorable. Oh, she thanks them when they leave. That's really cute.
Take the lead.
So it's my turn. That's it.
What are you doing? Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, get away from me!
Get him. Cut.
Oh, okay, hold on. I might as well cure Cloud.
There.
Squeaky. Okay. It's got a thing going on though, so let's... Oh shoot, okay. Well, we're gonna... Shoot! I just want to limit break at you! Do you mind? Yes, it does mind. Stop! 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 I'm gonna limit break you.
Let your cheers and cheers echo throughout all of Midgard.
Oh wow, that did not do much damage. Okay, well.
The barrier is still holding. The dark dynamic duo have what it takes to defeat the security of
It
this
changed to
undead
green. Wait, it's trying to pull me in.
hungry, and it's about to shout out of the competition.
Calling lightning.
Okay.
And they just hear clouds scoffing at that pathetic excuse.
that was really satisfying. Oh, what? I'm sorry, that was really funny. No, you stop your God House mode! No! I need to get more magic.
Here goes.
What does the triangle move do from her? Okay. Okay, hold on.
How shocking.
Cloud has seen better days. Can he keep fighting the good fight? Or is he ready to throw in the towel?
No, he'll be fine. Stop complaining, Cloud. I've got you.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Go on.
Items? Ethers aren't special, I don't think. I'm using one anyway.
Where these chairs come from? Who do they belong to? Who needs all
I have so many questions. Man, Scotch, you and me both, friend. God, the squeaky toys are back. Ah!
Did anyone get the number of that house?
Go on. I'll show you what I can do. Buckle up.
Did she just say buckle up? Oh shoot, I got electrocuted. Let's not do that. No! That was not good. Okay, Cloud.
Won't let you down.
Cloud. No! Cloud, heal her. This is why I gave him.
Don't you
It's on
want
you.
to get the ball?
Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. No, 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 no. So I wonder, in 14, when the bad guy is targeting you, you run away from your friends, and then the bad guy doesn't hit your friends too. And I'm wondering if that kind of strategy is relevant in this game too.
That's it.
But we could use this.
Let the winds. Why don't you lead the way?
Is she still limit breaking? Yes, okay, good.
A heroic move by Erin as she provides support for her partner. Savor that healing.
That's amazing.
Go on.
Let it wash over you, restore you inside and out.
No!
What's going on in there? Only time will tell, but I'm not sure we want to know.
Boom.
I'll put down ice.
That didn't work, okay.
Too bright.
Okay.
Breaking down barriers and peddling pain.
Get him. You can do it.
Talk about a girlfriend you can rely on. About beating her.
Darn it!
Come on.
Don't overdo it.
I'll take care of it.
Spells? Oh, I'm low on magic. Don't I have an ability?
Lend me your strength.
Oh my god, that like did not do very much.
This one's for you.
I'm actually doing a fair bit of damage with her. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. No!
That's it.
Is it me or is that Erin chick just the prettiest little thing?
How patronizing.
This.
Okay, yes. Items. Ether on Aerith.
Take the lead.
Here goes.
What's it doing? It's pressured. That seems good for us.
One more shot.
Enough.
This one's for you.
Oh man, what's it doing? It's doing its chairs again. Wait! Oh my god! Oh my god! Haven't started listening!
Deal with that.
I'll show you what I can do. Shot.
Of a thing of Final Fantasy 14.
Go on.
That's gotta be a funny, like, little haha, did you see what we did, Yoshi P? And Yoshi P's like, yeah, I did, friends. What? Oh, that's not good. It's counting down.
What's this? The old switcheroo? As usual, but
Wait, what?
And you call yourself a bodyguard.
Oh, Cloud! Did you hear that?
You okay?
Ah! I love him so much. I love him so much. Oh my god. You better not do anything to hurt my boy game. Oh my god. He's so cute. Ah!
Did anyone get
over for me?
Okay. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Be careful, Lauren. What does the house call mean? I don't know. We're gonna go ahead and restore our magic a little bit. Ah! You stepped on me, you jerk! No!
I'm coming.
That's right, and I'm gonna... thunder you? Yes.
Here it comes.
Because when it does that, it does the wind attack.
How shocking.
This house takes security very serious.
Where is he?
Why don't
Okay, he
you
did
do
get
it?
out of there. I wasn't sure if it had spit him out. But it had. Oh, jeez. It set me on fire. I know you won't give up, boy. I know you won't. I know. I believe in you, little boy. Okay. Do you have an ability that will heal? No. Ah!
This one's for
Okay,
you.
abilities. No, no, get out of there! Oh no!
Lend me
Don't die. Oh, okay, good. She's got a limit break.
Sheer persistence win the day.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Yes. That did not do what I wanted it to do. You know, we want to, friend.
Take the lead.
Here goes.
Oh, good. We're both dodging together.
We're in the final stretch of this
One more shot.
once in a lifetime match. But has our power couple done enough to take home the cup?
We can do that again.
Stay strong and tagging out.
The back room, push it up.
God, I'm still really delighted that it's Heaven's Word, even though I think that that's bad news for me. Do I have any ability that lets me fly up there? Probably not that. I have the ability called electrocuting it with the spell. Aerith,
Keep it together.
I'll
do
show you what I
something.
can do. Maybe this?
Jesus, confused. Oh no, it just said 2. Oh, that's not good. Oh no! This isn't gonna be good. This isn't gonna be good. Hellbound. Oh, it's gonna kill me. Oh, oh! That's what its Hellbound is. It says you're gonna die. Well, too bad I didn't die, and now you're gonna die. That's some quality trash talking from Lauren. I'm good at this. Oh man, I've almost got my... Oh shoot.
Going all out.
Oh shoot, maybe don't run into it while it's electrocuting. No, 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 you know what I'm gonna do, you know what I'm gonna do, you know what I'm gonna do! Come on, Cold! Does like no damage, whatever. Okay. Spells, cure. I'm sorry, I have like, if you guys are talking, I have no idea what any of you are saying. My apologies.
Some animals are available, but gotta be a gift shop.
Oh right, don't be by the things. Some animals at the gift shop, thanks. No! You stop that! Ah! Okay. Cure yourself.
Can you handle them?
Oh! It's fire right now!
Don't overdo it.
I'll take care of them. Don't catch a cold.
Right? No, maybe not. Yes! Okay, I figured it out! figured out how you tell the weakness. No! No! Go! Stop!
Go on.
Okay, hold on.
The house has spread its wings and taken flight. Never gets old, does it, folks?
Call it lightning.
3, 2, 1. Oh, you don't even have to roll. You can just run. You're the riffraff.
Keep it together.
So that's it. What
Hang back.
Now that had to hurt, folks. Are these moves even legal?
No. Is legality even a concern here? I don't feel like it is. Okay, oh. Okay.
Is there any way to escape us?
Yes! What is he even doing? Oh, he's gonna destroy it in a totally sweet move! I totally figured out how to tell its elemental weakness too. That would have made that fight much easier.
We did it.
First try.
And the winners! And
Oh my god, I'm doing the thing where you clip your feet together. That was so cute.
What a finish! Can you believe it? That was amazing.
That boy.
Awfully rare you showing an interest in someone. What will you do?
There's so much being told in that like little tiny bit of interaction, and I don't know what any of it means yet. Ha! What did I miss over here? Oh man. Was that a hard fight? Can I feel good about myself for doing the hard fun? Oh, I missed house puns. Hold on. I'm so proud of myself. 'Cause like sometimes I win a fight and I'm like, who knows how that happened? I don't know. And people are like, whoa, Lauren, you did the thing. And I'm like, what is that thing that I did? I mashed buttons and I lucked out. Thanks, Axel. Yeah, I knew what I was doing and I figured things out. I'm gonna tell... So I might have mentioned that when I play Final Fantasy XIV, which I play like a few times a month. I barely play. But mostly I play once a week with a group of friends. We're the Magic Pony Adventures. Because they've been like getting me all of the mounts. Because they're very high level and very good. And I'm not. But we were just playing last night. And they were talking about when you're targeted by the boss. And then you go there so that the boss targets just you and not the rest of your friends. And I'm going to tell them that I applied that logic to Final Fantasy VII Remake. And I think it meant good things with my party. I don't actually know if that worked or not, but I strategized. That's amazing. I would never in a million years have done that. But I figured out that it telegraphs what its elemental weakness is because of the windows. Because I noticed that the window turned green and it was sucking you in. And I was like, oh, that's wind. That's wind, which means when it's like that, then you use lightning, because this is doing Final Fantasy X style. So these two things are both weak to each other, and these two things are both weak to each other. Okay. So I was like, okay, I remember somebody saying that wind is weak to lightning. Maybe the announcer said that. I don't know. Somebody said that. So I was like, okay, well, when it's wind, I'm going to lightning, but I have no idea what it is, anything else. And then at some point, I saw the color of the windows. And then, like, I was like, wait. And then when the guys were like, oh, because I was like, oh, it looks like the windows are blue. Oh, that means that it's ice. And then they're like, oh, there's going to be fire. Everyone's going to catch on fire. And I was like, you use ice against fire? So the commentators are actually giving you cues. They're both giving flavor, like, things where you feel really cool. Like, haha, they're reacting to the thing I did, which is very exciting. Yes, games have been reacting to the things you do, and that since, like, the PlayStation era. But it's still new, and it's still exciting to me. So in addition to being like, oh, they recognize my limit break, how cool. Oh, they had funny dialogue about it. But they're also, like, giving you, like, a little, like, hint and stuff, which is really nice. Yeah. That is really good game design. Well, like, I feel like Dark Souls taught me how to dodge. I think it's probably apparent watching me play this game how I played Dark Souls. Because I know there's a bunch of different viable ways of playing that game. I rolled a lot. Did not soak things with my shield, which is why you don't see me blocking. R2? D2? I don't remember. I'll figure that out later. But rolling. Well, so in Final Fantasy X, there's only 4 elements, and one set of them are weak to each other, and the other set of them are weak to each other, and that appears to be what's going on in this game. Oh, no! It was assessing the house! That's, I think, what gave me the hint. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, fire and water should be enemies. Like, fire should be strong against ice, and water should be strong against fire. That's too complicated, apparently. Anyway, I'm really proud of myself. Am I a realtor? Why do you have to you're supposed to capitalize the word realtor. Why is that? Why is it? Is it like a trademarked noun? Is there like... Is it kind of like the College Board TM where somebody makes money off of that? Probably. Let's blame it on capitalism. Let's blame everything on capitalism. I feel like that's appropriate. Sorry, I like can't stand this music, but I'm also grooving to it. Oh. I found my remote control. So I can turn this down a little bit in my ears if I want to. It's very exciting. Yeah, I found it when I was digging through my stuff. Trying to get things to bring with me to the hotel room that we hid out in for a few hours to avoid the spraying of the cockroaches in our apartment. It was an adventure. We had fun. Alright, so now everyone's going to think I'm awesome, which is the pattern of how things go. You show up and people are like, who are you, loser? You're a loser. And then you do something, achieve notoriety, and people are like, oh, it's the bodyguard. Oh. Some bodyguard you are. Just like the sheer depth of self-loathing and self-directed anger in that line is so good. It's so good. I like that was a really good moment. I was really excited about that. And then when he like heals her and he's like, "You okay?" I'm just like, "Oh, I'm melting. Oh, it's so cute." I hope that Cloud learns to love himself. Zack would want that. Zack would be like, "No, man, you gotta believe in yourself. You gotta believe in yourself. You can be a hero. So you gotta learn to believe in yourself, Cloud. Channel your inner Zack and believe in yourself, because that's what you really should take away from Zack and not whatever you think you did." Yeah, no, I did play Mother 3. Oh man. People have been leaving interesting comments talking about Mother 3 stuff on my YouTube videos that have got me thinking about that game. It's a good game. Alright, let's see what folks have to say. Hello! Tell me I'm awesome?
Why didn't you tell me you guys were gonna kick so much ass? Can I get your autographs?
Can I say something really arrogant? Can I brag here? So my band, the Returners, are really good. Like, we're actually legitimately a good band. And it's very hard for me to say that I am good or that a thing that is affiliated with me is good in any way. We are a good band. And it is so rewarding. Every time we finish a show where we've never played before, the sound crew is always like, "Man, if I knew you guys sounded like that, I would have given you the better microphones." It's really satisfying. Because people will give me their, like, crummy mic, their crummy vocal mics. They're like, "As a vocalist." And then I sing opera for them, and they're like, "Oh." So it's funny, like, we'll come back to a venue sometimes, and the person, like, in charge will be like, "Oh, I remember you. Here's the better mic." It's fun. It's very satisfying. Yeah, no, we're a good band. And we're going to have a band meeting in January where we're going to talk about kind of like the state of the band, because obviously the pandemic makes it hard for I'm in another country from the rest of them. And also just like live music isn't happening right now. But there's a lot of virtual shows, and we've still got our second album we're working on, and we're learning new material. I might see if we can do something from this game. We've been talking a lot about things. I was like... Yeah, well, I have had... So I sound check sometimes. I try to sound check in a way that lets people know what I'm doing. Here, let me see if I can do this right. I wanna mute this. Okay, well... Anyway, I'm gonna turn the volume down for a second just to see, like, okay, my voice is in really bad shape because I've been coughing a lot, but Angimid latan gra grian gra nilanish akyol nahi tam shirin gra lanandra gra lasmo lanandra gra lasmo lig du shaspelat lig du Sorry. So I had to turn that background music off because that wasn't good together. Anyway, I do that. I do that to sound check. It sometimes makes the point. All right, let's turn the volume back up where it should be. But no, it is really fun to bust that out. And we do sing Phantom of the Opera. We do the aria from Final Fantasy VI. We do other things. I want to do aria. I want to do the Battle for Everyone's Souls from Persona, which is the aria with everyone else rocking out on guitars and stuff behind me. But it is really fun to have people be like, I didn't know you could sing like that. And I'm like, which is funny, like on like the scale of like actual, like, cause I know people, I have a friend who is a professional opera singer and she is amazing. And I have other friends who are phenomenal, classically trained, brilliant, amazing singers. And I can't do what they can do, but I do what I do. Yeah, that was the ending theme from Metal Gear Solid. The best is yet to come. But yeah, like I can't do what a lot of my friends can do. They're objectively better than I am. But I do what I do, and apparently people like it, which is fine with me. But it is really fun when people are like, oh, fine, I guess I'll go out and see you perform because you're my friend. But like it's always kind of awkward when your friend invites you to go see their band and then their band is not good. And you're like, I love you very much, friend. I get asked that a lot, Chrono. I do not have a torch singer voice. I have a Disney princess voice. So I sing melodies of life. But I don't sing like... I really want to do answers from 14. But I want to do something maybe from this game. I was talking to my bandmates about this recently. Naturally, the Airbuster popped up. But we only have one electric guitarist. I don't know. Maybe I'll get them to help me with my my redo of Aerith's theme when I remake that song that's so bad. Oh no, from the very first Materia album. Anyway, I don't get to go back in. Okay, I don't get to go back in. Anyway, thank you for letting me brag. I don't brag very much. There are not very many things in my life. Okay, so Demi... You're going to get an a cappella version of Tifa's theme because it gets stuck in my head. And I just sing it all the time. Oh, and then it'll be out of my head for a while. And I'm like, yes. And then Spotify is like, you've been listening to lots of video game music, Lauren. What about Tifa's theme? And I'm like, no, it's in my head again. Ah! So, yeah, that's going to happen. But yeah, there are two things that I'm good at. Writing and apparently singing, which I went a lot of my musical life without knowing. I didn't sing until I was like 20, despite growing up with music. But I capitalize on those things now, and it's fun. So, yeah. I haven't been writing fanfic because I've been crunching with other things, but there will be more fanfic. Thank you, by the way, for everyone who said nice things about the fanfic that I read last time. I appreciate it. I will write more. I'm not very good at flute. I guess no. I don't play flute like a classical flute player. By classical flute standards, I'm not very impressive, but I can do lots of things that classical flutes can't do. I can lead a rock band on stage and contort my body in ways that mess with the way I play, but are much more entertaining to watch. Oh no, Chrono. Thanks, Chrono.
I know that you can take on bigger and better opponents, champ. Keep on.
All right. So now we're friends with the staff, which is that happens if you're agreeable, which Cloud isn't, but Aerith is. That if you're agreeable and easy to work with and also good at what you do, the staff at the venue will become your friends. Yeah, I need to pick up my Final Fantasy VI fanfic some more, but I also want to write more of this.
With these babies, you can send intruders flying. I guarantee this is the only home protection you'll ever need.
A cute stuffed animal. Also an explosive. The person who wrote that is very funny. Oh no, my internet is having problems. Okay. Alright, well. Bad Twitch. Yes, I'm gonna buy a Fuzzy Wuzzy. Why would I ever... And Mr. Cuddlesworth, obviously. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but I have them. They seem very important. Yeah, just like the like understated, also an explosive. It's just like... That... If you're like, there's lots of things that Lauren doesn't think are funny. What does Lauren think is funny? What is Lauren's sense of humor? Understated. Dry. Yeah. Fuzzy wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy wuzzy. Sorry, I had to go there. Oh, okay, yes, that's a good point. One for humor, one for keep. Yes. There we go. Yeah, Loki, somebody has
Only a few left. Get yours while you can.
somebody has quoted bits and pieces. I think Willow did.
There you are. I've been looking for
And
you.
I did think that was very funny.
So Madam M wanted me to give you a message. She says you guys did pretty damn good, and that you should swing by her shop when you're done here. Got it? I was also hoping you might be interested in a few more matches here at the Coliseum. Big events like the Corneo Cup are pretty sporadic, but there's always action if you want to get.
Hey, if you want to play at this venue again, you're welcome anytime. But my band has blown up 150% fewer houses. Ah, that's good to know. Items cannot be stolen from your opponents. Oh man, that was really funny, Jester. I did appreciate that. Okay, well that's cool. All right. You look grumpy, sir. I wasn't trying to walk into you to be rude. I was just trying to see if you would say something. Oh my gosh. Can't you tell by looking at him that he's a soldier? I guess maybe not. He's nowhere near as flamboyant or ridiculous as the rest of them. And he's not actually a soldier. All right, Cloud. I'm not gonna lie. I actually thought Motorcycle was gonna show up. Hello. What is this?
Watching you win was so inspiring. It made me want to fight.
It's like, you notice they didn't give me the time of day, but now they've seen me and they're like, oh cool, we're friends, we're fans.
Watching
So-
you win was so inspiring.
I'm sorry. I think it's funny.
Aerith, you were amazing. There's never been a female champion before.
I never see women fronting bands. That's amazing, says like the only female sound engineer we ever had in the like 7 years I've been in this band. There's 2 women in your band. That's amazing. I'm sorry that I don't know if this is like actually a valid comparison or if this is just evidence that it has been too long since I have played with my band. But I'm like, I just won the Coliseum fight. Boy, does this make me feel like when I finished playing with my band at a venue. Okay, Blues, you're pointing at the size of his sword. I'm gonna draw your attention to Sephiroth. Just Sephiroth. All of Sephiroth. And then point at Cloud. Because at this point, if you don't know Crisis Core, you think Cloud is a soldier, so you think that's funny. Because haha, what they don't know is that he is one. But actually, what I know, that you don't know, that he doesn't know, that he's actually not a soldier. So it's layers of irony. Haha! Anyway, look at this! Oh no, but I don't have an extrovert in my party. I'm the band extrovert. So when there's people who want to talk about things after the show, they just put me in front and they carry stuff off stage. I was like, I'm sorry I never help with teardown, folks. And they're like, you talk to people. We will carry the entire drum kit without complaining if you will just do the talking for us. So, Cloud is nowhere near as extra in his design as Sephiroth is. Oh my gosh. Okay. Look at how nice this old lady smile. Oh my god, this is adorable. See, like, the, like, oh, you're so amazing because you, like, saved our town, like, always feels a little disingenuous because that's not the way that people talk. But this is the way people talk about entertainment that they appreciate, so it feels... This is adorable. Thanks, folks. Oh, look at how nice... Oh, they're throwing confetti for me. Oh. Yeah, somebody's got to be out there wrangling people after the show, and it's always me. Who sits at the merch table when we're at events? Oh, it's me. Although my bandmates were like, Lauren, if we let you, you won't talk, or you won't eat, you won't sleep, you won't drink water, you won't sit down, you'll just talk until you can't talk anymore, and you'll keep trying to talk. So they learned to be the people at the merch table to force me to stop. Hi. Hello. I can hit a button on you. You're shorter than me. You're shorter than me. Oh, it's Johnny's dad is short.
I know that you'll be a great influence on my Johnny. Why, you might even end up having a friendly rivalry. You can spur each other to greater heights.
Oh.
I can see it. You two will become great friends. The best of friends.
I'm gonna be a very predictable Lauren. You know who else is not in the genre of anime that he thinks he's in? Johnny and his family. If Johnny and Zach were in the same game and knew each other, then, like, you know, that would actually be a good fit. Because Zach thinks that he's the hero of a shonen anime, and the shonen anime hero always has his friendly rival, which could be Johnny. And they would be completely ridiculous, and I would love it. I feel bad for Johnny, honestly. He seems like he's not a bad guy. He's just really, 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 really dumb. But so is Zach. I feel like Johnny and Zach need to go be in a shonen anime together. Shonen anime AU when?
I tell you, I'm exhausted from all the fun and excitement of that tournament.
This guy doesn't.
I'll look for my son tomorrow. For now, though, I really should get some rest. And what's rest without a little relaxation for the body, mind, and soul? Fortunately, I'm in the right place.
What are you gonna get up to, sir?
Congratulations on winning the turn. I know that you'll be a great you can spur it. I can see it. You two will become great friends. The best of them. Chocobo bean popcorn here. Shaped like everybody's favorite.
I don't know that I have it in me to write a shonen anime AU fanfic. And Cloud is the adorable underclassman who looks up to him. And then in, like, the second season is awesome. You know? Like in Ippo, there's the guy that, like, throws up every time he runs. And then Ippo trains and inspires him, and then he's actually pretty cool in the next season. That's Cloud. And Sephiroth and Angel are the upperclassmen. And Zach is in the middle. Did the power... Oh, hold on. Did my... There we go. Sorry, my laptop just unplugged itself. But it re-plugged itself, so we're good. Yes! Ippo. Okay, you have to understand, like, my experience with shonen anime. It's not my favorite genre, but I do like some of it. I guess Ippo is, like, one part shonen anime, one part sports anime. There's a lot of overlap. Oh, look, it's actually taking into consideration that I'm on a staircase. Alright. So... I guess we're gonna do that. I watched Ippo. I haven't read it. The art is even worse in the comic than it is in the anime, so I couldn't do that. It's much more manageable quantity. What is it with shonen anime just going on forever? Or shonen manga, I suppose. Anyway. That's amazing. Oh my god, are they fangirling about Aerith? Fair. Oh, hi! Oh, I got a thing. I got a thing. Oh my god, Chadley. Oh, Chad is super behind me? Okay. Huh. I'm sorry about that. Hold on. Oh, flowers. Okay. Where am I going? Oh, I'm supposed to go to the lady. What's her name? Why do I know that song? Why do I know that song? Why do I know that song? Look, okay, Chadley is a teenager who has positioned himself in the most powerful organization on the entire planet with the intent of bringing them down from within while using their resources to be their own undoing. I feel as though being in the red light district is very low on the danger scale in Chadley's life. Oh, I could have a mermaid girlfriend. Thanks, Past Lauren. No. I would like a mermaid girlfriend. Oh no! Oh no, my secret is out. I should probably heal my party. Oh, I've got lots of health. Where am I going? I was trying to go somewhere. Wrong button. What is the music doing? Where am I going? Okay. Okay, no, that's not where I'm going. Where am I going? Wait, no, that's not where I'm going? Oh my gosh. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just running around in circles being lost. Okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna write that dumb thing, I guess. Apparently, because last time I was like, I'm not gonna do that. Why would I do that? Why would that exist? Where am I going? Is this the right way? Am I finally going the right way? Am I doing what I'm supposed to? No.
Step right up, step right up.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Wait. The music tells me I'm in the right part of town. No. That's nice of the music to cue that. If the stream is buffering constantly, because it's not doing that at all on my end, should we call it a night? Like, is it really hard to watch? Wow, there is a big delay. I hope that this winds up being viewable on YouTube too. My apologies to everyone if we're if we're having technical difficulties. Is it Twitch or is it just my stream? Are other folks on Twitch having trouble with this? 'Cause that would be, I don't know. You know? Because I don't want to progress the plot and do other, like, important story things if you folks aren't going to be here with me, you know? Loki says no. Loki has banned stopping here. Okay. Noted. Okay. All right, folks. Let's do it then. All right. Hello.
You're here. Good. I have everything I need to get started. Just one thing before we do. You're the Cloud, right? Cloud the Merc. I'm told you did a wonderful job helping the people of Sector 5. You have a very impressive work
This
ethic.
change.
It's like they say, good things come to those
I don't
who
think that's what they
What
say,
goes
but
around comes around, and in ways that might surprise you. I'm gonna put Aerith in the most gorgeous dress you've ever seen. It'll be a real
does she
jaw-dropper.
support the orphanage?
All right, now that that's out of the way, once you change, you won't be able to leave town. Are you sure you're ready?
I think we should probably say yes. This is signaling to me that we are at a we are at a change. We're gonna do this.
All right then, let's get started. Beauty takes a lot of work and preparation, far more than you'd know. In the meantime, let me think. You look like you haven't experienced the best of what this town has
What
to
is she
offer.
doing?
That really won't do.
Not interested.
Then maybe you can show the town what you have to offer instead. Which is to say, why don't you try putting those finely honed mercenary skills of yours to good use here in Roma? I have a few little requests that you might be able to help out with. I gave that hand extra special treatment. Now get out there and show me what you can do with it.
What is she?
And that's enough of that. Eric, come with me.
Oh boy, I can't wait to see the dress.
The dress is part of it, sure. But we'll also need to do something about that plain Jane makeup and hairdo. This is gonna take some work.
Ouch. Well, I'll see you
So
later,
it's
friend.
interesting.
Peek and Opoka Lane.
That's really funny. Just the way she says that. It's just really funny to me. So. Oh, wow. No, there have been a whole bunch of dropped frames a couple of minutes ago. Okay. So apparently we are having some frames dropping on my end now too. Oh no, okay, we're dropping a lot of frames now. Okay, this is a problem because this is on my end. And that is not going to get better. Okay. How bad is our frame droppage? Because I'm getting frame droppage on my end. Are we okay? Okay, well, if we're all right, we're going to go ahead and go ahead. Because I want to talk about that. Adam M is lashing out at the world because things suck for her too. Which is totally not okay, but way more interesting than just being a catty bitch, you know? Like, a catty bitch character can be kind of fun, but it's not really interesting. She has issues and she's taking them out on the world around her. Super interesting. What's also funny is the comments that she makes about Aerith, that's Aerith's style. Like, we talk about Aerith being our, like, trash gremlin princess. Trash panda princess, whatever you want to call her. And she kind of has that vibe. Like, I remember thinking people would talk about Tifa being the girl next door. Tifa is much more, like, put together than Aerith. Like, it doesn't surprise me that Tifa knows how to dress herself to be super sexy. Because, like, you look at Tifa and you're like, this is a girl who knows how to do her hair, how to do her makeup, how to dress. Like, Tifa has a lot of sense of style, and she puts herself together very well. Aerith is very, very, very pretty. Very, very, very pretty. But, like, she's got this, like, kind of, like, loose knot, super fitted dress that doesn't quite line up quite right on her, and this, like, jacket that's super cute. But it's just, like, she, like, grabbed a jacket. She's got her hair in a style that's kind of weird, but she really likes it. Like, to me, it's very clear that Aerith is, like, this is what I want to look like. And she's kind of got the, like, she's more the, like, wild girl next door who, like, Tifa knows how to do her hair and makeup in a way that will make her look good to other people. Aerith does her hair and makeup in the way that looks good to Aerith. And I think that that's a distinction between the two of them. And this is absolutely no judgment on either case. I've never been, like, I went the majority of my life not thinking about makeup or hair or whatever, and kind of wishing that I could, but feeling like I would be judged by the other nerd girls if I did. And then at some point, realizing that I was allowed to enjoy hair and makeup and things like that, and have a sense of style as a nerd girl. So then I did that for a while, and now I'm kind of like, maybe what I was dressing like was more the kind of girl that I want to date instead of the kind of girl that I am. So I'm kind of, again, trying to feel out, okay, what looks like me? And it turns out I just want to look like a red mage. I posted some photos because I got some new clothes, and I posted some photos up on Twitter, and people were like, red mage, bard, pirate. And I was like, I'm hitting the notes that I want to hit. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of dropped frames on my end, which is somewhat concerning. 26% dropped frames over the past several minutes. So I apologize if this is really bad on your end. You know, I always wanted a feathered hat. I don't like wearing hats though, but that kind of vibe. But so it's not. I'm not saying that Aerith. Like, I'm not saying that Aerith looks plain. That's Madam M being mean to her, if that makes sense. Like, I would never say that Aerith is plain. Like, she's extraordinarily pretty, but she has. I'm trying to think of a way to describe it, but she doesn't look like a girl who. She doesn't look like a fashionista. She doesn't look like a girl who spends a lot of time in the mirror. She looks like a girl who has her sense of style and she wears it. And people who are into fashion and stuff would want to change her style. Yeah, Gandhi, but I know that's like the queer person's dilemma. Like, oh, I spent a lot of my life trying to be the kind of girl I want to date instead of being myself. And trying to date the boys who seemed like they were trying to fit the archetype that I relate myself to. Anyway, that's been a big thing. No, I don't know that I would say that Blinkspat is homely either. I would say closer to plain than homely in how she presents herself. But she's like, she's doing her own thing and it works for her. It looks good. She's really pretty. But she doesn't have like, she's not refined. But what's interesting about Madam M giving her a hard time is Madam M is, as we've discussed, a sad and hurting person who has control issues because she has no power over her life. She is somebody who is really nasty to other people who don't deserve it in really mean, catty ways without prompting. But she's also legitimately one of the most beautiful characters I've ever seen in a video game in my life. So when Madam M says to Aerith, you need a lot of work to get put together as much as you need to, I'm like, Madam M has the experience and the skill and the knowledge to do this. She has vastly more experience and knowledge and skill in this area than Aerith does. So I'll believe that, actually. Should she be mean to Aerith and tell Aerith that she's plain and doesn't know how to dress or whatever? No. She's being mean. And yes, I'm allowing myself to say a few minor swears because we are playing a game in which the characters say many swears. But you'll have characters who aren't actually pretty or aren't actually like, who basically, if you have somebody being really bitchy about something and then they can't back it up, that's worse. But this is a character who's legitimately gorgeous and very well styled specifically. Like, everything about her is very intentional. The way she talks, the angle that she talks to you from, the way the way she moves her hands, the particular exact angle of her kimono over her shoulder. It's all extraordinarily planned and intentional. And that's really interesting. Anyway. Yeah. I bet she supports the orphanage, though. I want her to, because I like characters being complex. And I would love the complexity of somebody who's just a really unpleasant person to be around, who's unnecessarily mean to people, not in any, like, major destructive evil way. It's just a catty bitch. And yet, like, there's reasons for her to be hurting, so you understand why she is that way, but also she needs to not be that way, but also she cares and is compassionate. Like, that's way more interesting. And has way more depth, because then I'm like, I don't like you as a person at all, but you're a great character. So I hope that's the direction they've gone with her, because neither her being in a terrible situation, which she is right now, nor her supporting an orphanage or doing whatever she may do, makes it okay for her to just be nasty to other people. Like, it doesn't excuse it. It just rounds it out and makes her a more complicated human character. And I want that. Yeah, there are lots of characters that I love as characters but don't love as people. The price of thievery. There's going to be a lot of the price of fill in the blank in this game. Because the price of freedom is the name of the song that plays at the end of Crisis Core. It's so good. So good. Jules at the gym. Okay, we'll go meet them at the gym. Let's see if I can find my way around. Oh geez, those people are in a rough spot because, well, it turns out that capitalism is bad and slumlord mobsters are also bad. Am I going the wrong way? I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. I need to not go this way. Yeah, well, so when you have a character who's good, like a good person, a lot of times writers are not willing to have the character be flawed. Oh, I got stuck. And that's unfortunate because people are interesting when they're flawed. It's the flaws that make someone a rounded character. Okay, there's a way through here. There's a way through. Oh, I found it. I got stuck here earlier. That's why I remember this. Yeah, capitalism is bad. See if I can go the right way. Am I figuring it out? No! I'm doing it wrong. Gotta check my map. I'm going the wrong way. Hold on. Let's go this way. Oh, it's up this way! Man. Okay, I was gonna say something. Oh, man!
Never seen you before.
Here to work out? Put some muscle on that bony frame of yours?
I mean, he's a slender fellow, but he does have muscle. Oh my god. Strong Otoko. Mainly tears, yeah. I appreciate that the men here are talking about crying as though that's okay and not stigmatized.
Cloud, been waiting for you to show up. Thanks for coming, and welcome to our humble training hall.
Jules, head trainer. If you've got some time to spare, how about a little bit of fun? Want to try taking on one of our...
Jules is super pretty.
You're not serious, are you?
Don't put me down.
Look at him. The scrawny little thing. I could snap him like a twig.
Now, I wouldn't judge this one by his muscle mass. What do you say?
He's wearing makeup.
If you want to give it a go, just let me know. So, you up for a round?
Ha! You're taking me on? You look like a dried up old turkey left out in the sun. Got no idea what you're getting into, little man.
All right.
Oh my god.
We'll settle this the tried and true traditional way. A squat off.
They're playing it straight!
I'll see what you've got.
Oh my god! Look at the showdown! Oh wow, this is way more complicated than it was. Oh my god, he's gonna fall over! If I do, he's gonna fall. I have to make him fall over. How to make him fall over? Oh man. That's amazing. Yeah, I realized after I said a pronoun on Jules that I wasn't sure if that was the correct pronoun to use with Jules, and so... Is it a spoiler if I ask if there are pronouns that are used for Jules in the game? And if there are not pronouns used for Jules in the game, does anyone object if I don't know. I feel like it is intentional that Jules is a character who is defying the gender binary. And I want to respect that in case that is in any way expressed through Jules's identity. So, let's take a moment to say that you can't assume someone's gender or pronouns based on how they look. I am guilty of doing it. I am attempting to break that habit. But if I also do appreciate, okay, Jules canonically uses he, him according to the wiki, because there is something really awesome to be said for, if there is like a character who is comfortably, confidently masculine in identity, using male pronouns, and yet choosing to break the gender binary and stereotype and dress as he sees fit and wear makeup if he chooses to. So, I think that there's value to having a character who is outside of, like, who's portrayed as being outside of the gender binary and identity, and there's also value in showing a character who identifies within the binary as a man, but also pushes gendered expectations. So, either way, I appreciate Jules and the fact that Jules seems to be a serious character obviously this is comedic, but what's funny is the fact that we're about to have a squat off, and this guy is sassing me about squats, and I'm going to make him fall over. What's funny is not that Jules is wearing makeup. I appreciate that. I'm pointing that out. I hope that's all right with folks that I point that out, but I think that's cool. All right, perform more squats than your opponent. Don't tie. Oh, we learned that I tied. Didn't I tie with Zach and I was mad because you don't win, you lose. So, yeah. As you proceed, the guide will gradually fade from view. You have to watch Claude's movements to determine when to press the appropriate buttons. Okay. All right. Can I do this? Can I practice?
Now don't go crying.
I want to practice.
You've got this. Come on. Your form's looking good.
Oh my gosh!
That's how it's done. Not bad at all. I knew you could do it. Not bad at all. Your form's looking good. You've got this. Come on. That's how it's done. Not bad at all.
Oh my god, this is the battle music! Because we're having a battle!
Your form's looking good. You've got this. Come on. Not bad at all. That's how it's done. I knew you
Oh man, Jules is so, like, supportive!
That's how it's done. Not bad at
This is the most wholesome gym I've ever seen!
Your form's looking good.
Look! Jules is back there giving us thumbs up.
Not bad at all. I knew you could do it. You got this. Come on. That's how it's done. Not bad at all. Your form's looking good.
Oh my god. Amazing.
That it?
Oh my god. And the use of, like, the classic music, but in an unexpected way, with unexpected instrumentation, and the seriousness and the silliness of it. It's amazing. Amazing. Quadruple, because the quadriceps, the muscle that you use when you... Yeah. I think I did pretty well. So you can...
Ow! How the hell did I lose to this scrawny little kid who looks like he doesn't even consume
It's totally recommended my protein.
Ronnie, you know it's all about quality, not mass. You're too quick to judge.
Yes, Jules is like, don't judge people by their appearance.
That and your overtrained ego are the main reasons you lost to our bold challenge.
We're learning lessons. Shonen anime time!
Teach my boys a valuable lesson. And sorry for dragging you into it. Cloud, we're all one big family here at this gym. And now if you're ever up for training, our doors are always open to you.
Let's work together to maintain healthy minds and bodies.
And
Oh my god! I would go to the gym if this was my gym. Because can you imagine somebody being slimy and gross? And Jules would just be like, we don't do that here. Or somebody being like, putting you down and making you feel less than. And Jules being like, that's not a helpful way of interacting with people. You're not setting a good example. Or like... Jules is very pure. Oh my goodness. And like, in case people were like going to an unhealthy degree, like I could see Jules being like, now while it is very good to push yourself, you also need to make sure that you take care of your body. You must take care of your body and push your body. It's a balance. I like Jules. Jules, will you be my friend? Be my friend.
If you're ever in the mood for another workout, just talk to Jay or Ron.
Jules. I love them.
You want to go, do ya? All right then.
Oh, this guy's adorable. Look at how serious Cloud looks. Oh my god.
Bringing everything I've got.
Oh shoot! I did badly. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum.
Your form's looking good. You've got this. Come on. That's how it's done. Not bad at all. Come on. Let me see you sweat. Not bad at all. That's how it's done. Your form's looking good. Come on. I know you've got more to give. Your form's looking good. Not bad at all. That's how it's done. I knew you could do it. I have faith in you guys. Not bad at all. You've got this. Come on.
I have to make Zach proud.
That was easy.
Oh my gosh. Oh, look at Cloud's pose. He's like, I'm cool. He's cool. Zach would be proud. Be the squatting king. It's gonna be so wholesome. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
You did it. You really did.
Look at how positive and enormous.
It's unfair that you guys are having.
Do I get to challenge Jules?
May I?
I love the squad. Forgive me, my beautiful muscles. Oh my god! This is so cute! This is so cute! Oh my god! Can you imagine if Zach were here though? He would never leave this gym. He would be like, these are my people. In my shonen anime, they get involved with sports, weights, calisthenics, the competitive calisthenics team. That Jules is the team leader. They joined the club. Okay.
You up for some exercise?
This is amazing. Let's do it.
I won't won't go easy on you.
I know. Let's see if I can do this. I don't know if I can. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Oh! Jules is going easy on me. I know. Oh, shoot! Oh no!
Who'd have thought it'd be this close? You are. I can't get enough of those beautiful muscles. I believe in you. So much training do you do? Poetry in motion. Yeah, Jules. Show that sissy how it's done. I believe in you. Woo! You're better than I thought. You slow and steady. 1, 2. How much training 1, 2. Who'd have thought it'd be this close? Oh, I can hear your muscles crying out in joy. I believe in you. You're better than I thought. You can do it, Jules. We're rooting for you. You are in the. How much training do you do? Yeah, Jules. Show that sissy how it's done.
Oh no! This is more intense than the Hell House fight. It's so serious. Jules is like, I have done it. I have done well. Oh man.
You gotta loosen up. You're way
That's
too
fair.
tense.
Cloud is tense.
Let's you and me work up.
Alright, Jules. Let's do it.
I hope you're all warmed up.
Think so?
I believe in you. Who'd have thought it'd be this close? You're better than I thought. You are in the zone. Poetry in motion, huh? I believe in you. You are. I can't get enough.
Oh no! I'm psyching myself out here.
So much training do you do? Slow and steady. 1, 2. 1, 2. Who'd have thought it'd be this close? I believe in you. You are in the zone. You can do it, Jules. We're rooting for you. So much training do you do? Yeah, Jules. Show that sissy how it's done. Poetry in motion. I can hear your muscles crying out.
Ah! Ah!
So much training do you do? Your head in the game.
No, I can do this. 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 I can do this.
You know where to find me.
I know. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
I'll never say no to a friendly conversation.
Yes. I will be the squatting king. I was the squatting king as Zach. I'm gonna be the swatting king. Don't get too cocky, Lauren.
I believe in you. You are in the zone. Oh man, who's gonna win this one? You're better than I thought. Poetry in motion. I believe in you. Who'd have thought it'd be this close? I can't get enough of those beautiful muscles. How much training do you do? You are in the zone. Who'd have thought it'd be this close? Yeah, Jules. Show that sissy how it's done. Poetry in motion. You're better than I thought. Woo! So much training do you do? Slow and steady.
I don't know how you can recover from
No!
thought it'd be this close. Oh, shit.
Why is it so much harder this time around? Am I psyching myself out still?
You are in the zone. I can hear your muscles crying out in joy and pain. You're better than I thought.
There shouldn't be an audio delay between me and the game. I've turned the delay off. Or rather, I've done a thing to delay everything so that the game is where the game is and I'm delayed to match that. So is the are the audio are things out of sync? We're gonna keep doing this.
I'm a trainer. Of course I know a thing or two.
You up for some
I'm gonna keep going.
I won't go.
I gotta do it, I gotta do it, I gotta do it, I can do it. Okay. Bum 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 bum.
How much training do you do? Oh, you can do it, Jules. We're rooting for you. I believe in you. Woo! You are in the zone. Slow and steady. 1, 2. Gotta be this close. 2. You're better than I thought. How much training do you do? Yeah, Jules. Show that sissy how it's done. Poetry in motion. I believe in you. I can hear your muscles crying out in joy and pain. Woo! How much training do you do? I can't get enough of those beautiful muscles. Than I thought. Who'd have thought it'd be this close? Oh man, who's gonna win this? How much training do you do? Poetry in motion. I believe in you. You are in the slow and steady. 1, 2, 1, 2. You're better than I. You can do it, Jules. We're rooting for you. How much training do you do? Poetry in motion. You are in the stuff. I can hear your muscles crying out in joy and pain. You're better than I thought. Woo! How much training do you? I can't get enough of those beautiful muscles. Poetry in motion.
Yes! We did it!
Was never in doubt.
Yay! Look at how excited Cloud is! He's like actually excited! He's got his fists in the air and everything. Zach would be proud of him. But this is him doing it all for himself. Like, I'm so proud of him. Good job, Cloud! You worked at this. He's not quite smiling, but he's close to it. Oh my gosh. He's so adorable.
I had no idea how strong you really were. You truly are something.
Jules, are you hitting on me?
Listen up, everyone. We can be strong.
That's the message to take away!
Let's hit those weights. You got it, Jules.
Yay!
Let's you and me work up a sweat.
Oh. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Oh, look at them, they're pumping each other up! Oh, how good is that? Oh, buddy, are you okay? Oh, buddy. Buddy needs... Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm so excited about how wholesome this gym is. Look at how wholesome everyone is. That's so great. Okay, hold on. I got stuck. There, I can't get past the weight equipment! No! Ah! I'm stuck in the gym. I don't get to leave. I just want to go home. Okay. Okay, I could go against you guys if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. Okay. We did it. That's the true victory of the night. Wait, is that one of the things that she sent me to go do? Why did she send me to go do squats? Ma'am, I don't understand your logic. Is that... Okay, if this is a spoiler, don't tell me, but is that like Nibelheim's theme? I don't know why I don't know it. Why do I know it? Barrett could use that gym. I think Barrett gets so caught up in the things that he's angry about that when he tries to pump up his friends, it's still framed in the context of his anger. And I think it would be good for him to put some of that anger aside, not because his anger isn't justified, but because carrying that much anger and not allowing other feelings in because of that can kind of... It can hurt you. It can do damage to you. And I think Barrett could use some actual genuine positivity that's disconnected from his anger. Well, he squats because he learned to squat from Zach. Because Zach was the squatting king. And I'm carrying on. I'm carrying on the tradition. Okay. What's over here?
The angel of the strikes again. It even says so on the car.
Oh, don't be an idiot. The angel would never stoop so low as to steal from children. I'm telling you, I saw the real culprits.
You're saying there's multiple angels on the loose?
No, it's an imposter.
No, there's not.
Then the angel of the slums is their leader?
Hell no.
Huh. How can you be so sure?
How can you?
She's so little bitty.
So you're the new merc looking for work in Walmart.
This guy's like,
Maybe you can help us sort this out.
I will.
Some criminals have stolen a shipment of donations bound for the Leaf House. The fiends.
Yeah, Madam M helps with that.
None other than the notorious angel of the
That
slums.
is not true.
People worship her as some kind of focus, but there's no denying she's the
I'm gonna
one who
beat
done
someone
it.
up. I'm gonna teach him a lesson.
Look at this calling card. The Garden Angle 3? Well, they must have meant to write Guardian Angel.
Oh, come on, Garden Angle. Listen to me. I guarantee this is...
This is those guys.
I saw it with my own eyes.
It's gonna be
Three shady
the guys who
looking
play
types
dead, yeah.
scurrying around,
Those
starting
guys.
a mark, I bet.
Well, if you're so sure, then bring them.
I will.
Prove to me this wasn't the work of your beloved Guardian Angel.
We're gonna do this.
You heard the man, Merc.
Oh yeah.
I've got to find those thieves to clear the angel's name, and I need your help to do it. She would never, ever do anything to harm the less fortunate. Find the three I saw and bring them here.
I
to me.
will.
They ran off to the old expressway on the other side.
The
of
Borderlands
Park.
Bros. Yes, those. Oh my god. I love that the music changes based on like where you are. Like this is the stupid cowboy version of this obnoxious theme. That's amazing. I'm just following the little thing. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Borderlands Bros, but that's okay. Borderlands is also kind of dark. Wait! Am I going the wrong way? No, I'm going the right way. Okay. Cool. We're gonna go beat them up and teach them a lesson. I'm sorry that I talk about Zach so much. But by helping people like... Oh, it's here. Okay, well, the game wants me to talk about Zach a lot. So I'm going to. Am I all the way back here? So like
And all it took was one big car. Too easy.
Sucks to be you, Miss Angel, but we're stealing your name and all that.
I feel like sweet loot is a phrase from Borderlands.
I got your question. What's a guardian angel?
Oh, come on, dumbass. Everyone knows that. It's someone who steals from gardens and shit.
Yeah, dumbass. You ought to try cracking a book sometime. Get you some learning.
Oh, wow, I get it. You guys are real smart. But wait, why angel?
Oh my god. They are funnier than Borderlands, though. Like, they're more successful than Borderlands is. But yeah, no, they're definitely... I'm glad... I feel like them talking about loot like that is the game being like, yeah, Borderlands. This is our Borderlands thing. And I'm like, yeah. Anyway, I feel like... I mean, Cloud is... From what we know of Cloud, in the truest form of Cloud before he gets damaged in Crisis Core, he's a very sweet person. But he's a very, like, reserved and kind of afraid. Like, he's shy and afraid to put himself out there. But a very sweet person. Whereas, like, Zack is super out there in your face, gonna try to do good. And I think that Cloud does actually see the good things to look up to in Zack. I mean, he also is, like... He's strong and fearless, and I want to be fearless because I am afraid. So I will be tough and strong like him. I do feel that, like, there's, like, this is what a hero is. This is what a hero does. And so what Cloud is doing here, being pulled into it by other people, but he is being a hero in a way that would come second nature to Zack. Like, Zack would just be like, oh, there's a problem? All right, let me deal with it. And people might sometimes be like, Zack, no, we've got this. He's like, no, I'm on it. They're like, oh my god, Zack. Zack's a little bit of a himbo. And Cloud isn't necessarily like that, but I feel like it's good for him. And so in a way, like, because he's clearly, he's wearing Zack's clothes. He's put on being Zack, kind of, sort of, not entirely. But he seems like he's kind of falling into some of it in a way that is compatible with what we know of him from before he got broken by the fact that he's in a cyberpunk dystopia tragedy. Sorry, Cloud. Cloud is definitely in the right genre for Cloud, though. Like, even when he was, like, unbroken, he fits better in as, like, because he was always, like, a character who had these shortcomings that he was looking to overcome. Whereas, as I've discussed before, like, Zack kind of was, like, already, like, developed. So Zack's story couldn't go places. Cloud was not developed as a person. Like, they were developing him well as a character, but, like, he had such personal growth that he needed to do. And so this is, like, a game that, like, knocked him back a while. So now he has to recover and then also grow. I don't know. But the emphasis on helping people as what you do. And it's, like, actively a thing that you do, you know? Like, oh, right, this is the place that they started. God, look at them, like, hopping in place. It's their design plus the fact that they say loot that makes me think it's a Borderlands thing. Because if they just said loot, I'd be like, okay, whatever, that's the thing that people say. But they look like Borderlands characters. They talk kind of like Borderlands characters, but less annoying. And then they said loot, and I'm like, okay, you're Borderlands. I get it. Am I sneaking up on them? I'm gonna go teach them a lesson. Oh, really? They're in the original? I have played a lot of Borderlands.
Shit! Play dead! Play dead!
Shut up! It's too late for that! Bring it! We're more ready for you this time. Wakey, wakey, time to shine.
Jason is here.
Check out this brick shithouse. We picked him up at the Coliseum. Gonna pay you back double, nah, quadruple for what you've done to us.
What's a druple? What are we doing?
Huh? Shut up! We're kicking Blondie's ass for being an ass!
That's some wordplay. Did I fight that guy? Oh, I forgot that I made my sword electric. I made my sword electric. Did you remember that? Abilities assess? Hold on.
I got your number.
Oh, he's honorable. Okay, I'll look forward to that. Whereas these guys are not honorable. Abilities. Triple slash. Just take out those other guys. Okay. Oh, shoot. Did that guy, like, hit his own friend? Oh, geez. Hold on. Get out of there, Cloud! Oh, no! Oh, no! I'm gonna die! Because of that guy picking me up. No! Oh, my God. Yeah, I didn't expect that to be that challenging. So it was a bunch of bad things in a row. 3 dunces and a very big bandit is a good description of that. I'll do better this time. Intriguing ways to pass the lonely nights. Chapter selection. Oh, okay, so you can go back in and do stuff afterwards. Alright, let's do it. Let's go fight them. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay, I did get my health back. It was like, did I start that with no health? Oh, thanks, Crispy, yeah.
Hey, it's you! The hell are you doing coming? Shit! Shut up! It's too late!
Okay.
Wakey, wake!
We're gonna cut through this. Yes, though, there's new, I guess I can't skip this like it's a cutscene, unfortunately. Sorry, folks. Shoot, 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 shoot. Cloud, Cloud. Cloud, get out of there. Oh, no. Okay. No! Oh no!
I won't give up. Let's try that again. Get ready. It's on now. Now.
Come on, come on, come on! Cloud, 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 Cloud! No! Oh no. Spells, cure yourself. Shoot! Why do I randomly seem to get healed?
Buzz off.
Oh, shoot!
You're coming with me.
We did it! I'm sorry I didn't take that seriously. So,
These are the angels of the slums?
Oh man, you're real stupid! We're the guardian angels! Get it right!
Shut your trap, moron!
Huh. You don't honestly think that the beloved angel of the slums could be any of these three idiots, do you?
Nah, I recognize the man. These guys are just small-time crooks who've been pestering folks around here.
is that guy playing with bottle of vanilla
Should've
extract?
listened to you earlier. Sorry about this.
Well, you should be sorry. I'll consider us square. Once you've taught these boys a lesson.
Deal.
I don't know what
All right, get moving.
he's gonna do.
Hey, watch it! Not so rough, you
What's a
lummox.
lummox?
Yeah, you lummox, you lummox.
So what about the donations? Do you need help taking them to the Leaf House?
Kind of you to offer. But I can manage on my own. I know these streets like the back of my hand. Better even.
That's
It's the angel of the slums. She took the Ton's stuff. He's gonna be dead.
Well, I'll be seeing you. Thanks to you, we can put this mess behind us. I'm grateful.
she's like completely fearless. But you notice how Cloud recommends, or Cloud offers the.
Guardian angel of the slums. Radiant defender of the downtrodden? Huh. Wonder if I'm an accomplice. That's enough of that.
Wonder if I'm an
Probably get back
accomplice.
to Madam Ann.
Yeah, he is a sweet boy. He is a sweet boy who offered to walk her to safety. Because he is a sweet boy. Oh, it so makes me so sad because he's so just adorable and sweet and innocent and scared and sad in the original. Well, by the original, I mean Crisis Core. I'm sorry. This is the sequel to Crisis Core. So in the first game, you see. But this in Crisis Core 2. It's so interesting seeing how he has grown and changed, seeing the person that we got to know in the first.
So, what kind of mischief you looking to get up to tonight?
Oh, there's some question marks going on there. Okay, well I guess we'll just go to the question marks. That's a good idea. Nobody's ever regretted going to an unknown question mark place. Yeah, no, she just like stole from Don Corneo.
Hey there, champ.
Oh, hello.
Got word from Madam M. She said you had time to kill before Aerith's ready for the big event. So, what do you say to taking on a little extra work while you're waiting around?
Sure, I could do more side quests.
We've got a hell of a lot of fans clamoring to see their favorite champ go another round or two. And something tells me they're not going to rest until they see you kick ass again. Now get on down to the Coliseum ASAP.
Okay. Shears counterattack. Oh, am I gonna have to fight those guys solo? I'm gonna have to fight this guy solo. So could you just like not? Could you just not do this? Why would you just not do this? I'm gonna do it. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Yeah, I don't think I can get through here. Darn it, okay. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to turn to my left here. I'm kind of learning my way around a little bit. Hi, Chadley. Oh, I must be close. This way? Wrong way. Yeah. Right, got it. I am enjoying the side quests because, I mean, the gym is amazing. Why would anyone not do the gym? Yes! Tonight's champ can and will. Wrong button. Save. Save. I forgot to save. Save. Yes. Good night, ya mama nama. I'm just gonna add more syllables there, either intentionally or accidentally. I hate that. This part of the song I do not like. I could live without.
Hey, look, it's the champ. You know what to do. Take the elevator and head on down.
Okay. We're gonna do this. Okay, so if I remember correctly, we're not allowed to use items in there, so this might be hard. But we'll see. Is anyone going to attack me while I'm on the elevator? I will draw my sword. I don't think I can draw my sword on this elevator because I think this elevator is smaller than my sword. Have I healed? Yes. Alright, let's do it.
Here he is, the man of the hour.
It's funny because they're so... Special match? Special match.
Stands are packed thanks to you. Now get out there and give him a shot.
Alright. I will do that, sir.
This challenger wanted another fight at the champ.
It's a...
One of Sam's favorite machines of mayhem, Cuddy.
Does it have... I mean, I guess it has a name.
He's been sharpening his blades and dreaming of payback. Can our champ come out on top again?
Do they have dreams? Are they sentient?
Fighters, begin!
Okay. Oh, I forgot I happen to have the right equipment. Get out of there, Cloud! Duh. Oh, right. I have to remember that I can't use items, right? Oh, I can? I thought it said I couldn't.
Never again.
Why did he say never again?
Buzz off.
You do have to actually get up and fight the thing, Lauren. Oh, maybe I can block those. Maybe I can do that. Shoot! What a hero you turned out to be. Isn't that what he said? Hero, see? That's what. She's so cool. Tifa's cool. She's not as put together as I think that she thinks she is, like, as a person. Maybe she knows, and other people, because everyone's like, oh, Tifa, I'm like, she's clearly, like, hurting and sad and lonely inside in her own ways. Things aren't quite settled in Tifa either. I want to know how she wound up with a bar in the slums. How did that happen?
Here he is.
Yeah, Cloud is very hard on himself.
Stands are packed thanks to you. Now get out there. This challenger wanted another fight at the champ. One of Sam.
Why does it have the tooth? It has the tooth. That was worth it. New tactic. Put away tactics and hit really hard in the face. Oh. Okay. Never mind. New tactic from the new tactic. Don't get hit by the bad guy.
Let's try that again.
We're trading blows. Did you hear the guitar? Do you hear that guitar? Oof, that was not good. Let's not get stepped on. Get out of there, Cloud. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Get out of there, get out of there, Cloud. Get out of there!
Not looking good.
That didn't work so well.
No more playing nice.
That's the one I don't want. That's the one I don't want. That's really bad. That's what killed me last time.
Gotta be careful.
No, 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 no. I tried really hard. Thank you for following. I know there's a few folks in here who have joined. I'm sorry I haven't seen if you've said much because I'm focusing on the fighting. I hope this is all right with folks that I like focus on the fighting and then I just talk entirely too much about stuff that is like
Here he is.
And then I go back to focusing on the fighting. I don't know. Still more fighting. Is that from this one or is that from 8? I'm so glad that we can skip cutscenes. Okay, that was a fair trade.
It's on now. That's it.
That was maybe unnecessarily. Wow!
It's on now.
That doesn't sound good. Nope! Not good. I don't know if I've got time for this. Yes!
You're as good as dead.
That was so satisfying. That was so satisfying. And he does the like. That was nice. I don't think I could ever be a commentator. You know? Like, you have to think on your feet and be really clever. Yeah, finishing with the limit feels really cool. Oh, look! Hello! What's up?
Very nicely done. Here's your cut. You earned it.
Wait, you're here? What about Aerith?
My people are working
My people?
over here right now. I thought I'd take the opportunity to drop by and watch her.
Really curious what she's gonna look like.
I have to admit, I never get tired of seeing Sam's precious toys.
They have a complicated relationship.
All right.
I can tell by your hands you've come a long way. They're the hands of a fighter who has found new purpose. A one or two? I wonder.
Just doing what I've always done.
That's a cloud.
Anyway, Aerith should be finishing up soon. I'll go on ahead to check on her. Whenever you're ready, come back to the parlor.
Just like everything about her is so intentionally done. Okay. Do I not have a bench? I thought I got a bench. Is this the wrong one? Did I go in the wrong room? Or did they... Oh, I went in the wrong room. This is the room with the bench. Gotta go recover. Alright. Yeah, I will say the drama of the love triangle, now that people are talking more about polycules and so on, like, the drama doesn't quite necessarily seem to hold as much drama as it once did. Sorry, I have to knock over things. I have an equipable thing? What did I get that was equipable? Did I get an equipable? I don't know, Gundybot, if they're exes. I think they might have hooked up once and that was not a good idea. Then now things are just awkward and weird. I got a staff for Aerith? Did I? I just switched to this staff though. Guard stick. Vintage. Also happens to be eco-friendly. No, that's what she came with. It's eco-friendly and vintage. That's cute. Fairy! I really like fairies. Yay! I don't know why I'm so excited about it, but I am. I like fairies a lot. 4 link slots. Oh, okay. Yeah. But I still need to level up this one, don't I? See, I haven't finished this. I need to do that. But then I will use the fairy stick and never stop. I just love the description on this. Also happens to be eco-friendly. Like, yeah. What's the description of pack an extra punch? Do any of his have anything funny? Right hand man, yeah. Good writing. Good job, copywriter. Good job. Layers. It's layers of good. See, because it's referencing Zach and Angeal. But it's also referencing the battle theme's name. Very impressive. Decide to beat the living tar out of anything and everything. Like, just... So, beat the living tar out of something is a very, like, informal and visceral way of talking. Like, it's not very descriptive. And so, therefore, it is the perfect choice for this weapon. Because it is a way of describing it that is in itself fitting of the style, like... It's like the kind of language that this is and the kind of saying that this is fits the kind of weapon that it is. It's a crude communication. You know? It's good writing. I have to draw your attention to that. It's really good. This is good writing. Like, there's a whole bunch of ways of things being... There's a lot of different ways that writing can be good. We're going to talk about writing. Yes, then it is 10 o'clock and we will shut down. We're going to talk about writing being good because I really like writing a lot. And this is actually something I think a lot about. As somebody who thinks way too much about writing. There's a couple of different levels of writing, and you can be good at some of them, or good at all of them, or good at just one of them. So there's the, like, cleverness. There's the idea of it, which can be like, does it make sense? Is it clever? And like you can have a really great idea that's really interesting or really compelling. Like, Stephen King is very good at having, like, these wild, colorful, nightmarish ideas that really resonate with people. I think sentence by sentence, he's maybe not the greatest writer. From what I've read of him, I can't read most of his horror, so I mostly have read Dolores Claiborne and bits and pieces of other stuff, and some short stories I shouldn't have read, but had to because of college. But I would say he's more of an idea guy than like the eloquent poetry of his words. And then you have people like Kat Valente. I don't know if any of you know Kat Valente. She is a contemporary science fiction and fantasy writer. She's written a lot of short fiction and some long fiction. It's absolutely beautiful. And she is, oh, so good at writing beautiful words. But some of her stories are more like ideas. Sort of, it's more about the beauty of the words than the coherence of the story. If that makes sense. And that's not to say that she can't write coherent stories. And that's not to say that Stephen King can't write good sentences. But there are these two different levels of skill. And when you have something as complex as a game, there's so many different ways that a game can be good. It can have a good, interesting, unique, and compelling story. Or it can have a simple story told very well. Like in the example that I would give for that is Prince of Persia Sands of Time. Which, by the way, Prince of Persia Sands of Time is apparently getting a remake. I love that game. Love it, love it, love it, love it. But it's a very simple story. There is a vizier. He is evil. But it tells it very, very well. So there's like the originality of the idea. There's the way in which the idea is shared. And then like you get to like the characterization and the character dialogue. And you can have characters that are interestingly conceived of and well and in depth, but the dialogue isn't very good. Or you can have characters, again, like Prince of Persia Sands of Time, where the characters themselves are archetypal through and through. They're archetypes you've seen before. But the dialogue is really good. And with writing like this, it can be like clear and effective. It can contribute to the world building. Like there's just like different layers of this. This is informative and it's intelligently done. Like when you make the diction level, when you make the words that you use, the words themselves are fitting the thing that you're telling. When the words are in service of the thing that you are sharing in multiple ways, it is brilliant and wonderful and I love it. And as a writer myself, this is a shockingly good example. Like, I would say that the Buster Sword description and the Nail Bat description are so good. And as someone who's spent a lot of my time writing product descriptions and item descriptions, from a marketing perspective rather than a like inside a game, but it's the same sort of thing. You're talking about what the thing is. Like, oh, I imagine most people who play this game don't just like start flailing their hands with joy because the Nail Bat was designed to beat the living tar out of anything and everything. But fortunately for all of you, you're stuck with me. And I am a person who does get very excited about these things. This game, so far, seems to be an interesting and compelling overall plot. Apparently, I accidentally stole it from my novel, so I'm biased. Kind of. The characters have a lot of depth to them, to the point where I'm like, I can tell something's going on there and I don't know what it is yet, but I believe that I will know what it is, because I believe that the depth is there that they're hinting at. The dialogue is also largely very good. There have been lines that have just kind of like, you know, but like even this level of writing, nobody puts this much care into this because who cares? I mean, people do care about item descriptions. Like Dark Souls uses the item descriptions to convey the setting. It's very important. And so like yes, there are games like I've seen bits of the Final Fantasy 12 bestiary. Is that 12 or 13? I think that's 12. And it's very funny and it's clearly doing a thing. Dark Souls, like the item descriptions are literally how the story is told. So they make a lot of sense there. And the writing, but again, the writing there isn't about the way the words are put together. It's about conveying the information. This is less about conveying the information, but the words, who does that? I I hope the person who wrote it and the person who translated it, because this is probably equal parts of both of them, but they went home. I hope they went home from the day and were like, I did a really good job with that. I did a really good job with that. Because they did. I want to like reach out to the person. If I knew, I want to be like, who wrote the item descriptions for the weapons in Final Fantasy VII? Because I have to commend you. Find that person on Twitter and I will commend them. And they'll be like, what is wrong with you? Also, thank you. Anyway, there's a lot. There's so much that is good in this game. So much that is good in this game. I'm delighted. People are like, oh, you're playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. What do you think of that? And I'm like... Anyway. Yeah, and I'm sure that it's multiple people, but if I could find the person who did it, I would tell them that I appreciate them. And that I am equipped to appreciate them, and I will just put the layers of what I appreciate here, and they'll be like, okay, I'm glad somebody got it. So yes, if you can help me find that person or those people and pass along my enthusiasm for these 2 weapon descriptions, I would appreciate it. That's basically what I would expect their reaction would be, Loki. But, you know, you gotta appreciate moments of artistry when you find them, especially when it's moments of artistry that most people aren't even, like, most people aren't even gonna read it. And if they do read it, they're not gonna think about it. But I think about it. I read it, and I thought about it, and I cared about it. Deliver a devastating attack and switch modes in one flew. Oh, that's strategy. That's strategic. Oh, so you smack them with the nail bat and then you go straight into Sephirothing them. Amazing. Okay. That might be too complicated for me right now, but I'm going to think about it. Anyway, that's Final Fantasy VII Remake. Because Crisis Core 2. It's a good game, folks. Thank you for sticking with me. I know I started off the stream with like a 15-minute rant about sexual assault and how it's something that we need to take seriously. So I appreciate those of you who listened to that and thought about it, because I feel very strongly about that. But also, thank you for hanging out with me while I talked too much about characters and then fought a bunch of bad guys and hit them really hard with my electric sword. Electric sword. That's pretty good. I think we might stick with the electric sword. I mean, electric sword is good against robots, and we are in cyberpunk. So it's relevant. Anyway, thank you, everybody. I appreciate you being here. I should probably raid a friend. I don't know who's online. Maybe I'll figure that out. I am tired. It has been a long day. It's been a long few weeks. I will try to do streaming both nights a week until I move. And then I will move, and then I will try to stream again. Thank you for your patience with that and with my internet troubles that were maybe going on. I'm going to go eat some banana bread maybe and drink some water. You should drink some water too. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. And thank you all. Have a good night.